welcome to the Wish You Were Beer podcast. Things are obviously different.
Only slightly.
Yeah, we're on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Usually we monitor on this television and shoot that way.
Right.
But we got a new microphone, which is much better.
It picks up both of us, so we can kind of relax and not have to be on top of it.
Yeah. So now we can swivel in our chairs and stuff.
And just chat away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This is episode 24.
Oh my god, it's really...
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's as old as I am. Yeah. So this is different. You can see part of Mike's house.
Yeah.
People might be coming through that door, but whatever.
Nah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
All right.
The normal stuff, though.
Yeah.
Make your own six-pack. Martin got a snack.
I did.
I got a beer.
I'm curious about the snack today.
Oh, yeah?
I'm excited.
All right, cool. Wow.
I think it'll be fairly, it's a fairly normal snack compared to, what we've been having the past few weeks, but it'll be really good, I think.
So this is Warhorse Brewing Company. They, I believe, made the Churchill breakfast stout that we had.
Yep.
Many a moon ago. Oh god, there's a whole. Okay, that's not an actual thing. It's like an actual newspaper. Yeah. This wheat ale brewed with Riesling juice, grown our estate in the Finger Lakes after long, hot, or cold days in the vineyard. Vineyard. Nothing tastes quite so perfect as something golden and cold. With a touch of grapes, you help grow.
Cool.
Yeah. 5.1%. It's light, but I'm going to say there is some heavier beers in this episode.
Oh, boy.
So.
Ooh, I have to give a presentation tomorrow.
It's going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
I like this. Not having to hug the microphone. I like this.
Yeah, having the freedom.
I can go like this.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
We've got some. I'm
Imagine
sorry.
I actually spun around.
One thing we have to keep in mind is the fact that this microphone's picking up
Everything.
the table getting hit with the beers. So until we get a nice shock mount or something, it's gonna be well.
Oh yeah, it peaked right there.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, I don't think I actually read. It's called Peace Bomb. Peace Bomber ale brewed with Riesling juice.
Oh, it's nice and cold.
It smelled really Riesling-y. It smelled more like a Riesling.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Than it did a beer. It tasted more like a beer than it did a Riesling.
Since I can, I'm gonna go cross-legged.
All right. Just relax. I'll kick my foot up on.
I like that a lot. This is so smooth.
It's very light. It is smooth.
Carbonation is, I'd say,
We'll have
medium.
the carbonation scale of 0 to 10.
Yeah.
I would say 5 or 6. A little more on the carbonated side.
Yeah, I'd say purple. Get it? It's not a number. Yeah, I'd put it right in the middle, I think.
I do like it. It's nice.
That is tasty. To me, this would be an alternative to a Hell or High watermelon in the summer.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. For our listeners, color is pretty cloudy. Color is, just
It is a gold.
A golden beer
Yeah.
color. The head is, it's there. It's not.
It was more of a white when it
Yeah, it's
was
not
there.
like a Guinness or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty white head.
Yeah,
I'd say.
Cool.
I like this. There's not much to say about the taste.
Right.
It just tastes like an ale, and it's got a slight hint of that Riesling type taste. It speaks for itself.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So my topic was first. Forgot what it was.
Oh no.
I want to know how you feel about group work
I don't like
in
group
school
work.
and college.
I'm gonna go on record here to say I hate group work.
Me too.
Yeah. I went through an English class that I did not do well in because the majority of the class was get with a partner and do this and get with a small group and do this. And I just like, I'm not that kind of person. I like to go to class, sit with my head down and listen and take notes. And I can't deal with other people.
Because I am in that situation with one of my classes in college. The class is systems analysis, and the entire thing is group work. But the first half of the semester has been like small assignments in group work. The second half of the semester is one long group project.
Oh my God.
So I got my groups last night, and our project is we have to answer a request for proposal, which is a fake company is asking to have an information system built that will track all. It's an organization. They want all their members to track all their members in a database so that they can use that information to market to them, like targeted marketing. And so my group is a business who then has to make a proposal to bid on the project. And it's 6 weeks long. We have to make a 10 to 15 page report and a half an hour long presentation, which doesn't seem all that bad, but
it's all the work that goes into it with that group of people.
There's 4 of us. Our schedules do not match up whatsoever, and not crazy about one of my group mates at least. There's a person in this class who is not part of my group for this long project, but I was in a group with him twice before, who kind of bullied people into doing the wrong thing, where he gets the assignment completely wrong, and like if I said I don't think that's what our professor is looking for, he will bully you into saying he's right.
That's terrible.
Yeah, and usually
I would not be able to work with somebody like that.
Yeah. Typically, I am the person who takes lead because, there's that moment in all group work where okay, everybody sits down and then there's 10 seconds of silence and it's okay, is someone going to start giving any sort of direction or anything?
Right.
Like that? Usually I'm the person who is okay, Mike, let's start with this. I need you to do this for me. Because I'm not going to sit there.
Right.
We need to start working on it. So I'm usually the person that gives out tasks because no one else is saying literally anything.
Yeah.
But
no, I get that. I was the same way, where it was just kind of we would get paired up, and it's one of those things where it's just kind of a little awkward, and then it's you try to get something done and nobody wants to cooperate. And Hannah likes doing group projects, but I mean, I feel like that has partly to do with what she's doing in her field and everything like that, but I would not be able to.
Yeah, with this project in this entire class, we have to deal with very technical things and decisions and
right.
And it's not as much accomplishing something as it's decision making. Because with this project, there's going to be a ton of different ways to accomplish this thing, and it's more about opinion and personal touch and making a decision that we all agree on. It's not a group project where it's okay, you all need to work on how to figure out what 2 + 2 is. That is okay, that's obviously 4. That is the only answer. But when you're designing an information system, there's so much preference that goes into it, and we all have to decide on something. I think it's going to be tough.
Right.
The other thing about group work I want to talk about is professors and teachers and adults like to say that well, group work is good because you have to learn how to work in a group for your job and stuff like that. And I partly agree with that. Right. But I also feel in a learning environment, you are severely limited when you have to work in a group.
Right.
The example I want to give is in my networking class. Me and my friend Scott, who are pretty good at this stuff. We have high grades in the class. We go through lab together, and we learn the stuff. We do the lab. It's great. And then the past few weeks, we've had a third person in our lab group who has not really taken the time to learn the stuff, and extremely basic commands for configuring like a Cisco router and a switch. He hasn't memorized them, and we're at a point where it's like, all right, you're supposed to be able to whip these out.
Right.
And where Scott and I can do that, he cannot, and so we sort of have to carry him through the lab, and it's resulted in us not finishing the lab on time.
It brings you down.
Exactly. And that is an example where I think group work is like limiting my learning.
Right.
And I've had adults tell me, like I've vented to adults about this very problem, and they've said, well, you're going to have to learn to work with people like that in your job. And I was like, okay, well, if I'm a network administrator and I have to explain some things to like a coworker of mine, I will do that happily and just fine. But this man who I'm having to carry through the lab and explain stuff is literally keeping me from learning so that I can be a better employee
Right.
in a position. And so that's how I feel about group work, and why I think the excuse of, well, you're gonna have to learn to work with people is complete BS.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, it's not that you have to learn to work with people. I think that you used the correct term when you said learning environment, where in doing a project in a learning environment with a bunch of people is way different than doing a project in a work environment with a bunch of people.
Right.
Mainly because like you're gonna be with those people every day in the work environment.
Yeah.
And they're people that you probably know and people that you've been working with. Yeah. Whereas in the learning environment, it's like you're not with these people for long.
Right.
You don't know them for very long. You're not.
And not always, but most of the time, if you're on a group project at a job at work, you will most likely, there's a very good chance that you will be working with another certified professional.
Right.
So the chances of this guy that I have to carry through the lab ever getting a job as a network administrator is pretty slim.
Right.
And so, will I ever have to work with him? No, but he's holding me back.
Right. From
learning what I need to learn and getting through the lab.
Right.
So I just hate group work so much.
Yeah, I think we've got plenty enough to talk about it next segment.
Yeah.
After beer number 2. We'll be back.
Okay.
All right, welcome back. We are going to dive into beer number 2 and finish Martin's topic about crazy school stuff that happens.
Yes.
I'm just going to fish for one. Ooh, I got a bottle.
Oh boy.
There you are, my friend.
All right. This is Krabby's Spiced Orange Alcoholic Ginger Beer. I'm excited for this.
We've never had a ginger beer before.
We haven't. We haven't even had like alcoholic soda.
No.
On the show yet. This is 4.8% alcohol. It is a malt beverage with natural flavors and caramel color added.
So I feel like this one we do want to pour gently because it's supposed to be like a soda. Oop. Oop. This will get added to the collection.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Beautiful.
You were pouring like you had a...
Oh. Would you like more?
Oh, sure. Just, yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Number 2.
Beer number 2. Ooh, it smells so good.
Tastes like ginger soda.
Yeah, I'm not getting... oh, okay. Yeah, I'm getting orange.
Really?
I was going to say I wasn't getting much orange, but I'm getting orange.
All right. No, I don't think I'm getting a whole lot.
It's more of like that like fake orange type taste, like the powdery orange.
I'm getting orange like orange soda.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the orange we're used to in beers.
Right. It's like an orange soda mixed with a ginger.
Yeah.
type taste.
It's pretty good.
It is good. I could drink a lot of this. Like this is like this is dangerous because I could definitely pound like 2 or 3 of these and
you've had
with like nothing.
Root beer, right?
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of like how easy it is to drink. Reminds me of like Mike's Hard. Of like
this is even easier.
The cherry, the dark cherry Mike's Hard.
I don't taste any alcohol.
Yeah. I don't either.
It's dangerous.
It is very dangerous. It's so tasty.
Mm-hmm.
It is very tasty.
Yeah, it is.
There's not much else to say about it. I mean,
right.
It's orangey, it's gingery, and it's like soda.
And it's not alcoholic.
It says alcoholic.
I don't know. They might be lying.
4.8%. Wow. I like it. I really
like
could drink a lot of this.
I don't think I could. Because it's too sweet.
Oh, yeah. I used to be an avid soda drinker.
Oof.
Like, we used to get, like, a couple 2 liters
Of Mountain Dew.
of, like, Mountain Dew and stuff, and I would drink
Well, I remember
constantly.
when we used to have, like, the LAN parties with Colin, we would buy,
Oh, yeah, like
Just-
a lot.
like, the crappiest snacks. They're,
Yeah.
like, so bad for you. And we would just...
Maybe we could just reminisce right now.
Yeah.
Like, just screw the rest of the topic.
sure. Like 8 of us used to just plow through like 20 bags of Doritos and like 30 liters of Mountain Dew
yeah.
in a night.
Yeah.
Oof. Like now that just makes my stomach hurt. Like thinking about it.
No, we used to have, like...
We used to have crazy LAN parties.
Yeah. Where it
League
was
of
like-
Legends and StarCraft 2.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
first
at
one
Colin's
that we
house.
had was StarCraft 2, and then we had like 2 more,
Yeah, and
2
then
or
I
3
think
more that were all League of Legends.
right because I think I remember Mike McCartney when him and I were like really into StarCraft 2 and Colin and everybody. Colin was like told us that like I found this game that's it's called Defense of the Ancients. It's like a Warcraft 3 mod, and it's pretty much like all micro because the micro part of StarCraft was the fun part, like when you're in battles.
Which is weird because Colin's really good at the macro.
Yeah.
Like Colin's like really good at
Yeah, he is. So he's like, yeah, it's Defense of the Ancients, Warcraft 3 mod. You guys should download it. Then we started playing that a bit, and then we discovered League of Legends, and it's like, oh, it's an actual separate game.
that. Like took our lives by storm.
Yeah, it was all micro. That was when MOBAs were like first became a thing.
Yeah. League
crazy.
of Legends like had
And
like
that was
10 or
it.
12 champions, as opposed to like the 100 that they have now or something like that.
Yep, and then we used to have actual tournaments at Colin's house where
Oh yeah,
all the computers would be set up in the basement,
And then we had
and
like
the big screen TV.
and we did like announcing for it. Yeah.
The big screen TV upstairs would have the game playing on it, like spectating it, and we would be watching it. We had our own little esports stadium.
Yeah, we did.
And because esports, little known fact, it's on a delay so that someone can't like tune into a stream and know where someone is. It's on a minute or 2 minute delay.
League of Legends had a 3-minute delay on their
Okay.
replays at the time. Not the replays, but the spectating.
Yeah. And so you'd hear everyone in the basement shout about something. They'd be like, yeah, or they'd be like, oh,
And we would all be like upstairs, like, okay, it's gonna happen
okay, so
soon.
it's gonna happen. And then 3 minutes later, they'd hear everybody upstairs go, whoa. It was so...
That was awesome. I totally forgot that we did that.
Really?
Yeah.
I think about it all the time, actually.
It was so fun. I totally forgot that like we had that whole setup
a
where
lot.
there was people downstairs playing and then we had like spectating and announcing upstairs.
It was so much fun.
Wow.
Yeah, it was Colin's dad's like bachelor pad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome time. I remember just lugging my entire like desktop and monitor to Colin's house every
We all
weekend
did.
that summer. Like,
We didn't do every weekend, but you guys did.
oh yeah, me, Mike, and Colin did like every weekend.
Yeah.
God, yeah, that was so much fun.
Wow. I haven't thought about that in a while.
Really?
Yeah, I really haven't.
I
That's
remember
so
I
awesome.
got really pissed at Eric one night.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because he was like just trolling me really hard, and like I don't know. I thought he was being like.
I remember Mike McCartney getting mad at Matt Robka.
Oh yeah. Well, it was him, Eric, and Brendan Wager, who were just like trolling everybody and being like kind of complete dicks at the time. I love Eric now, and I got really pissed at Eric one time because he was just like would not lay off. Like I was the worst player out of everybody, like for sure. I never even got to like level 30, and you guys were all like level 30 and had all your runes and stuff. And he was like critiquing every move I made in the game, and I was just like, dude, lay off. Well, no, I was like 16, so I was like, dude, lay off. Come on, man. I'm just trying to have fun.
I just can't believe it. I can't. I'm just thinking about it now. It's like, that was so much fun. It was amazing.
It was. I told Patricia we used to do that.
Yeah.
And she was just like, you're such a nerd.
I forgot about like the broadcasting. Like the fact that we did like commentary, like me and Mike. Me and Mike did, yeah.
I keep saying his last name. I probably shouldn't do that. But yeah.
Yeah. That was awesome. All right. Well, I think we're just about done reminiscing here. So
we'll be back with Snacks Event. All right. Yep. What I said. Welcome back to the podcast. We're going to do beer number 3, and I'm going to go do the snack. We're going dark?
we're going dark.
We're going dark. All right. Good night, folks.
A couple more lights.
Going dark.
This is an Imperial Stout brewed with maple syrup and coffee. It's McKellar's Trey Blood.
One of my favorite.
Trey
Is
Blood?
that a lightsaber?
Looks like.
Oh,
Oh no, he's.
pouring something?
It looks like. Yeah, I don't know.
You be the
Kinda
judge.
odd. Okay, so this is all I saw behind the counter. Like, this is what I saw, and I was like,
You didn't even see McKellar?
and I was like, I'll take the McKellar.
Yeah. McKellar does the cartoony
Yeah.
things.
I literally just said, I'll take the McKellar
That's
behind the
awesome.
table there, and she grabbed it.
Oh, that makes me happy.
This is an 11%, I believe.
I love McKellar so much.
Yeah, 11.1%.
Wow.
Imperial Stout.
I think they're the brewery that I left off that one episode.
God, that is so dark.
That looks like blood.
That is so dark. Sorry. Oh my god. Just like pouring it, watching it glide down the side.
Oh my god. It looks like, first of all, it looks like dark blood. It's like
does.
so dark you can't even tell it's red or something. And it's like
I keep doing the
cream.
underpour.
It's like a thick bloody cream.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's weird.
Oh, it smells like those sweet beers that we don't like.
Oh, great. Okay. Oh, yep, you're right.
Ugh.
All right, might not be drinking all of this one.
Oh my god. That is thick.
That could
Really
like hold
syrupy.
2 pieces of glue together.
Really maple syrupy.
Yeah.
It tastes like an Imperial Stout that they just dumped like a bunch of like.
Yeah, I get.
Ooh, aftertaste.
I don't have one yet.
Really? Aftertaste is really mapley to
I'm
me.
getting mostly coffee. I'm getting like coffee, and then like you.
I'm getting
to
a
sweeten
lot
it,
of
you
maple
pour
syrup.
You put some maple syrup.
I've got like
It's
that.
sticky.
I've got like that
Is
aftertaste
your
in my
mouth
mouth.
sticky already?
Yeah, the
My
corner.
lips are sticky already.
I'm getting that aftertaste of like I just ate pancakes in my mouth,
Yeah, I
like
got
that maple syrup. I actually don't mind this. It's really sweet.
It is really sweet, but it's not as alcoholic as I thought it would be. That's nice.
Wow, I'm not
This would
gonna
be
be able
like-
to finish this though.
Me neither. My lips are so sticky. After 2 sips, my lips are like.
This is really good though.
It is. This is like, okay, if I only wanted to have one beer in a night, I'd go for this.
Oh yeah. It's very tasty. It's super thick. This is like Dead of Winter.
Right.
Dead of Winter type thick.
Yeah. Imagine if like we were chugging this during Mario.
Oh. I would not be able to, because like one sip is like my whole like.
My mouth is so sticky. That's amazing.
I really like this.
That's amazing to me that like it's as if I like drank a mug of maple syrup. My mouth is
like the corners of my mouth are like
like the whole thing.
Oh,
we must drink differently.
I'm actually in love with this. This is really good. There's no way I'm drinking the whole thing, but it's so good.
That is tasty though. All right, Snacksident waiting to happen. Mike, what is something I say that we should do all the time that we haven't done in a while?
I don't know.
That's some good silence right there. Make a beer cheese.
All right.
That's not our snack tonight.
Okay.
It is kind of our snack tonight. I have Snyder's of Hanover pretzel pieces, cheddar ale.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so cheddar ale. So I'm hoping this is kind of like a beer cheese.
Yeah.
And I love these pretzels. I love these pretzel bits.
I'm really excited.
Ooh, give that a whiff.
Ooh, it does. It smells like a cheddary, like a pretzel dipped in a cheddar beer cheese.
I think I still have too much of this in my mouth. That's what she said.
It's pretty good. I'm not getting much of an ale taste.
No, I'm getting mostly cheddar.
Yeah. It tastes more like they just took the pretzels and just coated them in cheddar and called it a day.
Yeah. It's good though.
Yeah. I can't say I don't like them.
Somewhere hoppy or berry flavor would be good.
Yeah. If it was a little like hoppy malty.
It's not even like a sharp cheddar either. This is like a really basic,
like a mild cheddar.
Yeah, like a very mild, almost like Velveeta.
I was gonna say like those, like you go to like a baseball game or something, you get like that tray of nachos that has like the Kraft cheese there. Tastes like that.
Not even very salty.
No.
More like
I'm not.
Also kind of buttery.
I'm not disappointed though.
Me neither. I'm disappointed that they're not as berry as I thought. But yeah, they're really buttery, really mild cheddar.
They could have just said pretzel pieces cheddar, and it wasn't the same thing.
Right.
But
it's just a limited edition flavor.
True.
So I tweeted something.
You tweeted?
While I was at Walmart.
Okay.
Not on the Wish You Were Beer account, but I said, I don't know, maybe you'll think this is funny. I said, spring is cool, but when do the new Lay's flavors come out?
That was pretty funny. Oh, man. I could eat those forever.
I think so. I think so too. See, it's funny because everybody here is complaining that it's kind of like still winter outside, and yesterday was the first day of spring.
Yeah. Next week's supposed to be nice.
Oh, yeah?
That's what I heard.
Cool. Maybe I won't have to cold start my car. I just want to get my snow tires off.
Yeah.
Because I haven't driven the car without snow tires on.
I want to not have to remote start the car in the morning.
Oh, dude. I'm so sorry. You have to push a button to hop into a warm car. Can you believe this guy? Whoever you are.
That can be our audience talk. Whenever we talk to the audience.
I'm going to talk to that family portrait of yours from like 10 years ago.
Are you seeing this, guys?
Mike, look what you've become.
What I meant to say is when you have a V8 engine and you have to start your car 5 minutes in advance, your gas mileage goes.
Oh, all right, that makes sense. But yeah, speaking of gas mileage, I want to see how much better my gas mileage gets.
Getting those snow tires off is big with that.
I want to see how the road noise is after them because, you know, our listeners and watchers don't know. I bought a new car in December, and I drove it home. I drove it from the dealership home, and then the next morning I brought it to the tire shop to have snow tires put on. So I've driven it about 10 miles with the regular tires on, and I've driven it. I've put like, I don't know, close to 1,500 miles on it already, and I have 10 miles of those were with the regular tires. So I'm just eager to get them off and put the regular tires on.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right.
Yeah.
These are good.
Those are good. The beer is great. That's great.
How did that taste after these?
It was about the same.
All right. Cool.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I really like this beer. I wish I could finish this beer, but I really can't.
I don't think McKellar's ever let me know.
No, never. I've never had a McKellar that's been like, is them, Stillwater,
Creative Arts.
Yeah, Collective Arts.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Them, Stillwater, Collective Arts, and I don't want to see Evil Twin because I have had an Evil Twin.
Their really alcohol-y stuff is not good.
Yeah, I think those are the big three.
Okay.
What's the other one that we normally have on? Collective Arts, Stillwater,
Evil Twin.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll think of it later.
One more for the road.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right. We'll be back with nerdy topic.
Yeah, we might actually do Beers 101 again.
Yeah.
So put your thinking caps on.
Welcome to the Wish Your Beer podcast.
We're back. We're gonna do our Beers 101 segment, Martin. This brings me back.
First 10 episodes here.
Yeah. We're gonna do Beers 101 after we have a beer.
Shocker.
In case you've never been here before, we drink the beer before we do the topic.
Yeah. This is UFO Pineapple. This luscious Hefeweizen bursts with tropical flavor. I'm very excited for this. 5.2% alcohol content. This is from Boston, Massachusetts.
Excitement.
It's palpable.
Oh, that looks good.
Or it's pulpable.
Oh.
Get it? It's fruity. I'm on fire tonight.
Pulpable.
I think this is a mix of me just being really tired and having alcohol in me.
I wanted to give it a little try. All right. Beer number 4.
Number 4. Smells great.
Mm-hmm. I took like one sip, and then it took me a second. I was like, "Oh yeah," and then I just kept hearing you drinking. I was like, "Really?" It's light. It is light.
Can you tell me what it tastes like? That's good. That is very light. But like in the best way possible.
Extremely. Carbonation, I would put it on the higher end.
Like 7 or 8.
Yeah. It's definitely pineapple-y.
Yeah, I got the pineapple. It's
That's what I love about wheat beers.
yeah. That is such easy drinking, but it's still tasty. It has enough pineapple in it that it's a lot of flavor still.
Ugh. I didn't get a good rhythm. I tried a little bit, but
Oh. That was fun.
it was. It was quite funny for me because I just took a sip and I was like, oh yeah, that's good. That's good. And then I just kept hearing you like. So, for Beers 101 today, I got a book called The Beer Bible. It is by Jeff Allworth.
Okay. We should try to.
The Essential Beer Lover's Guide, including more than 100 types to know and arranged by style to style. So we have a Hefeweizen in front of us. So we went to the German Weizen beers, and I found a little blurb here that was kind of. It kind of played into what we were just talking about because Martin just said that Hefeweizen is pretty much wheat beer.
Right.
And then I opened it up and I found a blurb that says Weiss does not equal wheat.
Well, I'm out.
No. It says at least not always.
Okay.
The word Weiss beer for all practical purposes now means wheat beer. But Weiss actually means white. Centuries ago, the term referred to the beer's color, not its grain bill.
Oh, okay. So they are pretty light in color.
Right. How did white come to be taken for wheat? Wheat was either unmalted raw or dried at low heat. It gives beers a whitish look, especially in comparison to red or brown beers made with fire roasted barley malts. White beers were therefore usually wheat beers. As it was with Weiss beers. So it was with wit and beer. I think that's how you pronounce the beer blanc.
Okay.
But one variety of barley malt was air dried, leaving it as pale as wheat, and the beer made from it was also called Weiss beer. Today, you are in no danger of getting an all barley beer if you order a Weiss on the Germany pub. I like the way they phrase that. You're in no danger of getting an all.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. Thank you for saving my life. Though, if you happen to be digging through old historic manuals, as surely you have found yourself doing on the odd afternoon, you might keep this in the back of your mind. So that's a fun little tidbit in here. I'm seeing if they've got any other stuff in here because this is just about regular Weizen. Okay, Hefeweizens. Sometimes Hefeweizens or Hefeweiss beers. This is the cloudy orange colored original. The Hefe refers to yeast, which is part of what causes the cloudy haze.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean
It's pretty cloudy.
It does have a cloudy haze. Yeah. It also has like I don't think like orange color. There's definitely more yellow, but
yeah.
There's definitely some sediment in there too.
You got the bottom of the can, right?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I think that's all we need to know. Mm-hmm. Did that enlighten your mind, Martin?
It did. I mean, I'm pretty disappointed that Weiss does not mean wheat.
Yeah.
I feel like a freaking idiot. Told so many people that a Hefeweizen means a wheat beer.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
When in reality, Weiss beer means white beer.
Made by the white man.
Yeah.
No. I mean it's Germany, so yeah, probably made by the white man, but oh boy.
Oh. You just keep digging a bigger hole.
Yeah. Here, take my shovel.
Well, that was the Beer Bible. It's Jeff Allworth. We're probably going to be bringing this back every once in a while.
Yeah, sure.
I like it. I think it'll be fun.
Oh yeah.
This is something that I'm definitely going to be like reading on my own leisure time once I finish Wise Man's Fear for the second time.
Don't give me that.
I didn't mean to be staring at you for that hard.
All right. So we'll be back with beer number 5 and Mike's topic. Welcome back. Yeah. We're going to do beer number 5 and Mike's topic.
All right. Okay. I got it. This is Tool.
Like the band?
No. like the brewing company.
Okay.
Industrial Arts Brewing Company. Tools of the Trade, XPA. It's an extra pale ale.
Cool.
I believe that's what they say it is. Hang on. Yeah, extra pale ale. Right there. 4.9%. So it's not... It's like a...
Pales are...
IPAs are really high. Indiana pale ales.
Right.
Normal pale ales usually hover around 5%, I think.
Okay.
But it says Tools of the Trade brings alluring aromas of citrus grove and a clean, snappy bite that makes you coming back for more. It's brewed with whole hop flowers and a single pale malt. Simple but polished. This is the one day. This is the one that we drink every day. God, never mind. 4.9%. Extra pale ale. It was packaged on 03/08/18. So beginning of the month?
Yeah. I thought you thought it was March 18th, and I was like, wow, that was fast. 3 days ago.
No, I bought the beer 3 days ago. Oh. Ooh, it smells very crisp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does. Shoot. That's all I can think of whenever somebody talks about it like that. It's like somebody saying shoot at the end of it.
Oh,
right.
shoot, that beer's so crazy. Oh, shoot. Shoot.
Beer number 5.
Beer number 5.
That's actually a lot.
Shoot.
That's actually a lot hoppier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, I think pale ales are like they accomplish this hoppiness while maintaining a low ABV.
Yeah. Well,
And so
I guess because
the
of
extra is just more hoppy.
I guess because of a lot of the IPAs that we have, I usually associate the hoppiness with percentage of alcohol.
Yeah. And that's
But the fact that this is very low in percentage and still achieves that high hoppiness.
Yeah.
But the hoppiness is more on the front. It kind of goes
let me
away.
do that again.
It's not that lingering hoppiness that hits you and then it's still there.
Yeah, it is right on the front. Yep.
I kind of enjoy this.
Me too.
It does kind of have like a citrusy type taste.
I should have more pales.
Yeah. Color is like a cloudy urine, I guess is what I would say.
Yeah, like get it checked by your doctor. We'll call it. Get it checked by your doctor. Gold. Put that on a Crayola crayon.
Not quite healthy.
Yeah. Drink more water.
That would be a good Crayola crayon.
Get it checked by your doctor. Drink more water. I need to look this up right now. Can you fill time a little bit?
Yeah, I'll full time. I'm gonna get a little intimate with our audience.
Sure.
Okay.
Hello.
I saw this thing.
Oh, Martin saw this thing. He's looking something up, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about this beer. It is super nice, actually. It's super light. It's crisp. It's very hoppy. The bitterness hits you on the front with the hops, but it doesn't linger. It definitely hits you right away, and then it goes away. I could say something about that, but I'm not going to. Yeah, and it's light.
Okay.
I could see myself drinking this in the summer. I'm gonna back away a little bit.
This is what I was looking for. So you reminded me of this article I saw a long time ago that someone made like Crayola. They're not Crayola brand, but they're crayons that like it's like a spoof on Crayola, and the names are like adult names. So it was like cold coffee at the bottom of the cup, mahogany. Or, my goodness, awesome. I seem to have developed some sort of infection, chartreuse. God, I could use a drink right now, Cabernet. My underwear matches my bra, Rose. Or Rose, yeah, Rose. Or, this is what my face looks like when I'm angry, fuchsia. So that reminded me of that. And there's more. It looks like there's more companies doing this. Let me see if I can.
That's awesome.
Travel Ban Brown.
That's awful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, these are.
We let's save these for after.
Okay.
We'll go on to my. I found a topic generator, but it just seems like they're just kind of random questions. So I think that this will just be a nice random question type thing.
Yeah.
What quality about yourself do you value the most?
My. Maybe my understanding of technology. I can usually, if someone like gives me sort of a new piece of technology, I can usually figure it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, I always say that I pride myself on two things: being a decent person and being a hard worker.
Yeah,
those are the two
you
things
are.
that I pride myself on. That's yeah. Next question: what is the biggest life change you've gone through?
Oh gosh! All right. One of the most stressful times in my life was, all happened in 1 week 2 years ago. In the same week, I broke up with my girlfriend, lost my job, and went back to school, all in 1 week.
Wow.
And that was just like so much change. It was almost like unbearable. And, going back to school is a good thing. I lost my job at like a dead end. I lost my dead end job basically. So that's also a good thing. But, no matter if it's good or bad change, too much change at once is just takes like such a toll on a person.
Right.
And my girlfriend was garbage. So I'm happy I'm out of that relationship as well. But, it was just so much change to all happen like one day after the next. That was probably the biggest.
Mine is the exact opposite of two of those things.
Oh, great.
I decided not to go back to school, and I got a really good job.
Glad it worked out for you.
That's the biggest thing that I've done, at least, where I just kind of said, I can't do this anymore. And I got a full-time job, and I really like it. What is one thing you would change about your home?
Get my own.
Me too.
Yeah.
I just bought an expensive vehicle, so I can't do that.
You can live in your truck.
I could, yeah.
Once you get a cover for it, put a mattress down in it.
Oh yeah, I could do that. As a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
I wanted to make video games, and then I tried that in school for a little bit and decided that it's hard and it's lonely. The days that I sat by myself for hours on end trying to like code a project just took a toll on me, and I realized like this is kind of a really lonely thing. I'm sitting here for hours by myself having earbuds in trying to code this program, get it to work.
Well, if you were working for like a video game company, you wouldn't be by yourself, but
that's very true. It wasn't for me. It was very mathematical too. And like coding came pretty easily to me, but I had to fulfill all these math and science requirements for the degree that were quite a challenge for me, actually.
Yeah. Mine, I actually always wanted to be a teacher.
Oh.
I'm not kidding. Like early high school, I wanted to go to school for music and become a teacher for music.
Yeah.
And then late high school, I wanted to go for physics and become a physics teacher. But like throughout that entire thing, it was like I wanted to be a teacher. That was it. Until like even through college, when I decided not to go, it was like I wanted to be a teacher right up until that point.
Teaching is a pretty cool job.
Yeah. How do you like your eggs cooked?
I like the typical scrambled, but I also like an omelet, and I like an egg sandwich where excuse me.
Like egg salad or?
No, a sandwich.
Oh.
Where you bite in and then some of the yolk oozes out.
Oh, so like sort of like an over easy but on a sandwich.
Yeah, with like ham and bacon.
Yeah,
and cheese
yeah,
and
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
I like them all sorts of ways. I learned how to cook like really good scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
Like, so that way they're not like super done and like so they still have like a little bit of runniness to them,
I like mine a little runny.
Yeah. So I learned how to cook them really well that way and like use a ton of butter and pepper and like so ever since I learned that it was like I really like scrambled eggs, but like I still really enjoy like a over easy. I really enjoy omelets. It's like I like eggs.
Yeah,
I like eggs.
Me too.
Next question: what's your biggest fear?
I don't know. Failure. That I won't be able to provide for my girlfriend. I don't know.
Wow, Mark.
That we won't.
It just got really real.
I know. Well, it's a very real question. I guess that.
I was gonna say demons.
All right.
I'm not kidding you. Right now, I'm terrified of like demons
Because of the book?
No.
Oh.
No. Hannah and I were watching this BuzzFeed video that's on like Hulu or something,
Okay.
and it's about like superstitions or like crazy things that they go and like debunk or like talk about. Or
I used to watch a ton of those shows. when I was younger.
they visited a house that was like possessed by a demon.
Okay.
And like they had a flashlight and they were doing stuff like if you want to do this, turn the flashlight on.
Oh, yeah.
And the flashlight would turn on.
Sci-Fi used to have a ghost hunting show that used to freak me
Since I watched that
hell out.
like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I still am having trouble like
Right?
sleeping through the night.
Yeah. Yeah, that used to freak me out.
Or like if I'm sitting down here playing video games, if that light's off, I will like turn and look and like go turn the light on.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens to me too.
That's what I'm terrified of right now. What are your favorite TV shows?
Probably like Netflix originals, basically.
Like any of them? Like Big Mouth?
Yeah,
I love Big Mouth.
Big Mouth, like House of Cards, Narcos. There's so many Netflix originals that like the day they come out, I sit and binge them. I'm surprised by the amount of them.
Yeah.
Like Netflix is just killing it. And HBO as well, like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
They premiered a new show last...
I wish Game of Thrones was coming out sooner than that.
I know. It's a long wait. There's a new show that came out that has James Franco in it. There's one season out of it already. Oh, The Deuce. It is a show on HBO that takes place in like 60s New York City, and it's like the cops versus prostitutes. And
I think I saw an episode of that episode.
I think it's so good.
I'm actually hooked on a TV show that I've never seen before. I just see like a bunch of clips that come up on Facebook or like a whole bunch of other stuff. It's called Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh yeah, I see
like YouTube videos.
It's
I've seen
hilarious.
everything. I really want to watch
Andy
it.
Samberg?
Yeah,
It's really fun.
and like Terry Crews and
Yeah.
I love the chief that has like no emotion.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
that's awesome.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
I really want to.
Yeah. Oh, and then everything on Food Network.
Oh yeah, Food Network
Anything
is
Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
I used to hate the guy. I thought he was such like a d-bag, but
we call the Food Network the Guy Fieri channel.
yeah, exactly.
Because he's just like
yeah, I used to not like him, and now I do. I don't know why people give him so much crap.
yeah. All right. Well, I think that we're running out of time a little bit, so we're going to be back and do some more rapid fire questions. So,
All right.
we'll be back.
That's weird. Wow, look at that.
Hey. Oh my god. It smells a little odd. Here you go. I'll intro.
Okay.
Welcome to the Wish You Were Beer podcast again. And we just messed up our intro, so we have our beer poured already. But what do we have here, Martin?
This is Grosset by Hermit Thrush Brewery from Brattleboro, Vermont.
Yeah, we've had them before. They made the Brattle beer that we had, and yeah.
Yep. This is 5.7% alcohol content. It is a Foudre aged sour ale with red currants. There's a short description here. This brightly tart golden ale features Duttonberry Farms' delicate red currant alongside a nuanced wild yeast found on the peel of the same fruit. With nearly as much funk as fruit, we offer this balanced ale as a prime example of how nature knows best.
So I'm hoping this is more funky.
Yeah. Well, that's very cool.
It smells kind of
because
funky.
yeah, you're right. It does. It's cool because it uses a yeast that grows on the outside of the fruit that they flavor it with.
Yeah, which
That's
is
pretty cool.
one of the weirdest things that one of the weirdest ideas that
It kind of smells vinegary, like really sour.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's pretty sour.
It goes away fast though.
It does.
It overtook my entire mouth and my jaw clenched, and then it was gone.
Yeah. This is the most sour in a while.
Yeah, it is very sour. It's definitely fruity.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to describe the flavor of this fruit though.
Well, I don't know. I've never had a red currant.
I've never either.
Kind of mango-y.
It is a little like tropical.
Yeah, it's not like, it's very tart, but not like an orange or an apple. I'd say it's more like a mango or a lime or a lemon kind of thing.
Yeah. I would put it more on the lime side of it.
Okay.
Actually. I like it.
Me too.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's very light.
Yep.
Pretty carbonated. I would probably give it like a 5 or a 6. Maybe 6 or 7.
Let me see again. Yeah, 6.
It's not.
Seems about right.
It's not like soda, but it's not like.
Right. So is that our scale? 10 being soda?
Yeah. Yeah. 0 being like water.
Like that one we had.
Yeah.
The maple with.
Yeah. And then 10 being like soda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's good.
Yeah.
All right. We'll head right back into my topic.
Sure.
Are you a giver or a taker?
Giver.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I find more pleasure in like. Let's use Hannah for example, my girlfriend. I find more pleasure in buying something for her or like dinner or something else than her doing something like that for me. Tell me about your dream house. We talk about this though.
Yeah, we had a whole topic on
Let's
this.
forget about that.
Yeah.
Would you rather lose an arm or a leg?
An arm.
I would rather lose a leg.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can still do all your normal stuff without a
That's true.
without a leg.
I don't know. I think prosthetics are going to get to a point where it won't matter.
Yeah.
People will be cutting off their limbs for
It's a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
What did you do on your most recent birthday? Your birthday was more recent than mine was, wasn't it?
You're in July.
I'm in July.
No, then it's you.
Really?
Mine's closer. But yours
Oh, that's
I'm in
right.
June.
That's right, yep.
I don't remember what we did for my birthday. Patricia was here.
I can't remember what I did either.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Did we go out at some point to now and later?
I don't think so. I mean, over the summer, yeah, of course we did. But
Yeah, whatever.
yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember what I don't care. My birthday doesn't matter to me. What's the worst thing you could say on a first date?
I don't know. Maybe something like, "Wow, you're like not as pretty as your picture," or something like that. I don't know.
You see, I haven't had like, cause like you've gone on like Tinder
Yeah. dates
and all that sort of stuff. I've been in the same relationship since like before all
Since high
that.
school, yeah.
So, the one thing that I think of like whenever somebody does something weird, they do like the my place or yours type thing. I feel like that's not something you should say
when
on a
you
first
assume
date.
too much.
Yeah.
I saw that video Brett shared from high school.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. It was so weird.
What's your favorite holiday?
Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still love Christmas a lot because
I like
presents.
Christmas.
I don't think I'll ever not like Christmas. But
I just like the fun of Christmas. Like
I like seeing family and stuff.
Yeah. And like just everybody getting together and having a good time and
But
I also like 4th of July.
okay, yeah, I do too. I have a lot of 4th of July traditions in my family
Yeah.
that we do. But yeah, when you ask that, the first thing to come to mind was Halloween.
Oh yeah. That's neat. I like Halloween. I do like Halloween. It's not my favorite though.
Right.
Do you keep a journal?
I don't.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I used to for a little while, but I didn't. I stopped.
Okay.
Let's see. Do you have any vacation plans coming up?
Yeah, actually, because I'm graduating college this in May, and my birthday's in June. Patricia and I have decided to take a trip to the Adirondacks
Oh, nice.
for a weekend.
Cool.
As a gift for myself. Yeah.
My next plan is to go to Prudence Island with Eric, a couple of Eric's friends, and Colin, and a whole bunch of them.
Cool. That's great.
That's over the summer, and then the next one that I planned is the week after Thanksgiving. I'm going to go three-legged trip. I'm going to go to California, then to Texas, then home.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, to see your mom and then your brother?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, we know this, but what kind of music do you like to listen to?
Sort of like soft rock, kind of like that indie rock, a lot of acoustic stuff, but then also like 60s, 70s, 80s.
I'm
90s.
all over the place.
Yeah, me too.
Like literally, as I was just telling you, I've been really into like Prince recently. I love Prince. I've always really liked Prince, but just recently I like just bought an album and been listening to it. And
Yeah, I do this.
but
thing.
I'm like I listen to like comedy bands. I listen to like all sorts of stuff.
Right.
And
I do this thing where I listen to stuff by decade more than genre. Where like
that's what I like
I'll
about
be
having
in-
like the XM radio.
Yeah.
Is because like they have a channel for like 80s music.
Yeah, right. I'll be in the mood for like 90s punk or like just 60s sort of like feel good music.
Yeah.
And so that's I use Spotify as my streaming platform. So I search by 60s or whatever decade I'm feeling. Like 90s was the music I grew up with, so I listen to that more than anything I think now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Are you a morning or a night person?
Oh, night.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a morning person.
I've been getting up at 7 a.m. for years now, and I still hate it every single morning.
You see, like, I'm no, like, stranger to the snooze bar, but, like, I wake up really early. I like being up, like, a while before I have to leave, and, like, I'll go to the gym and come back and eat. And yeah, I was never a morning person, though. Like, I never was up until, like, a couple of months ago, even. Like,
I favor sleep a lot. If I could spend the majority of my life sleeping, I would.
no, I do like sleeping a lot, but I've been going to bed early and
Gotcha.
waking up early.
Okay.
A lot of these are just kind of repeating, so.
Well, in that case, I'm more like an afternoon person. Because, like, I go to bed early, too. I go to bed at, like, 8:30, 9-ish. But
do you, like, actually fall asleep, or do you, like, lay in bed?
I try to fall asleep. You know, I fall asleep probably around, like, 10, but I'm in bed not doing anything
Right.
by, like, 9:30 at least every night.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
What are 3 websites that you visit every day?
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, which is so...
I think mine is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Oh, well, yeah, I visit YouTube every day.
Yeah.
I don't think... Yeah, I'd have to do 4 websites.
Yeah.
Because I'd have to add YouTube to that. But yeah, those 4 I visit every day.
That one's a would you rather that we've done. Are you a pessimist or an optimist?
Probably. I think I'm pretty balanced, but I'd like to be more of an optimist.
It depends on the situation for me. I'm more of a realistic person, I guess, where it's like if I know that things are not going to go well, it's like, well, things are not going to go well. It's like,
yeah, I'm a lot like you. I sort of judge every scenario differently.
yeah. I'm not like always looking at it like this is great. I'm definitely more of an optimistic person than I am a pessimistic person.
If it's things for like work, I try to be, or not try to be, but I think I am just more pessimistic because I think that makes you sort of think more critically.
Right.
Maybe being a pessimist. And then things like my relationship with Patricia, like I'm an optimist. Like, yeah, so it depends on the situation.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. It's the same kind of stuff where it's like, I feel like knowing what to be when is more important. Because if you're an optimist all the time and you don't realize that, hey, this is not a situation where you should be an optimist, you should expect the not.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think that's gonna do it.
Okay.
All right.
We will be back with our favorite beers of the night and our second favorite beers of the night.
And the closeout.
Yes. Welcome back. Mike's having a laughing fit. So we're gonna pick out our favorites and second favorites of the night. I think my favorite is
Mine too.
as usual.
Yeah.
We have the same one. It is the Mikkeller Mexus Ranger. Or Mexus Mexus Ranger is another one of their beers. Sorry. Yeah, you just do it.
It's the Trey Blood.
Okay.
Trey Blood. I don't know. The Imperial Stout brewed with maple syrup and coffee. It was really tasty.
It was really good. Just couldn't finish it tonight.
Right.
Second favorite.
I was gonna think that too. Oh my god.
It's the UFO Pineapple Hefeweizen. It was just so good. It
was very
seemed like
tasty.
Everything I want to drink on a hot summer day.
Yeah.
I loved it so
it's
much.
our winter beer and our summer beer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, both very, very good.
Yeah. So that is it for episode 24. We'll see you next week.
Yeah, don't forget to follow us everywhere.
Oh, yeah. Literally everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Pocket Casts, Google Play Music, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That's it.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. Do it on the YouTubes. Leave us comments anywhere you can. If you can subscribe anywhere you can, that'd be awesome. And we like hearing from everybody, so
Yeah.
it's always nice. It's always nice to hear.
Okay.
All right, guys.
Good night.
Have a good night.